Krista Joy, and this is A Cup of Tea with Krista Joy, where we talk about all things breast cancer and surgery and eating well and health and wellness and urban farming and gardening, and I'm so excited to be here with you today. Today we're going to talk about how to keep snacking at bay. But first, let's talk about tea. When I got engaged, my best friend had heard about a tradition that some people have in Canada where they give teacups to the bride. And so I got to have a fantastic tea party where each person brought a different teacup for me for my collection. So today I am using this lovely teacup. Isn't it gorgeous? I love the colors. And the tea that I have in it is just as delicious. This is one of my favorite teas. It's called a dessert tea. A friend of mine recommended it to me, and it is a favorite in our house. They have lots of different varieties. This is Red Rose brand. I am drinking lemon cake. So all of these teas are herbal teas, and they have stevia in them, so they taste just like lemon cake. There's one that tastes like a blueberry muffin. It is spectacular. There's a cinnamon roll one and a hot chocolate marshmallows. So good. And this tea is integral for what we are talking about today. One of the things I found when I was at my happiest is that I snacked a lot. I would go through the drive-thru and get a snack. I would have like a separate dinner after dinner for a snack. I really was struggling with keeping snacking at bay. And now that I have lost 115 pounds, I do snack, but it is so different than it used to be. And I still get to have some of my favorite snacks. So let me share with you how I keep snacking at bay. One really easy change that you can make is gum. My coach, when she was coaching our group, we were in an accountability group, she talked about when you are making meals and always tasting your food, keeping those bites down to a bare minimum, or even just using your sense of smell instead of your sense of taste to see how the food is, can really help with those adding up calories. Because as soon as you start taking bites, you're adding in calories consistently. She suggested to a friend in our group, chew gum while you're making dinner, and that can really, really help you get out of the habit of continually taste testing your food. I also find that chewing gum helps me when I am out and about and I want to get something special, or it's not in my food budget to have a drink or a snack, and so I get out gum. I keep this in my purse and I'll chew the gum. If I'm feeling hungry and I don't want to get any food, or I don't have some of these other options with me, gum is really, really great. So keeping a pack of gum in your purse or in your wallet or in your pocket or in your car helps so much. This helps a lot of people when they want to drive through the drive-thru. If they're already chewing gum, it's not exciting anymore. Next on our list is tea. So I've already talked a little bit about this Red Rose tea brand. Has a whole bunch, probably a good 10 to 12 different types of dessert teas. I have brought it with me when I go to events and I don't have it in my food budget to eat the dessert that might be offered. I asked for a hot cup of water and I have this dessert tea, and they taste spectacular, and some of them taste just like what it talks about. Having a tea at night also can help me choose not to have a dessert because I will have this as a dessert, or it will also help me get me through the night until bedtime without something that gives me any calories. Two other drinks that help me curb my snacking. I will have sparkling water or, again, a stevia. There is this brand called Zevia, And this one is especially good. They have a ginger root beer. The creamy root beer is fantastic. Both of these have 0 calories. They're bubbly, so they fill you up a little bit. It's something kind of fun, and especially you feel like you can have stuff with other people, kind of like with the tea, but it can help curb my snackiness. I really love to recommend that you have some of these kind of things if that snackiness really gets to you. Something else that's really good to help curb your snack is find healthy snacks that will work within your food budget. Remember, I love to promote balanced eating, healthy choices, but also moderation and balance. So one of my absolute favorite snacks, I tell people it's one of my favorite foods, is popcorn. And you can get a lot of bang for your buck. I can have 3 cups of popcorn. It is 1 carb for me to have 3 cups of popcorn. It feels like a lot. I put olive oil spray on it and some salt. Oh, it is so good. If it's not in my food budget, I will have some other foods. This is harvest time, so I brought some from my own garden. I have tomatoes, cherry tomatoes. Some of these are really sweet. I prefer the heirloom varieties. So if I go to places like Target or my grocery store, Cup Foods, I will find the ones that are multicolored because those typically will be more heirloom ones. So I have tomatoes, and I personally pulled this out of my garden this morning, and it is a favorite. This is called a dragon carrot. So it is orange on the inside and purple on the outside. It tastes sweet. It tastes different than other carrots. They are so good. So sweet. So if I need a snack, this is a great option. I've seen carrots like these at Trader Joe's. I sometimes even see them in a big bag along with orange and yellow carrots at Costco. Carrots and tomatoes, sugar snap peas, all of those are really fantastic snacking options. Sometimes, though, you just need a stopping point. The fridge, the kitchen is closed at a certain time. I have had friends who have posted on their fridge, the fridge closes at blank time. Maybe it's 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, opens again at 7 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, whatever it is. But they'll put a paper on the fridge and say, fridge closed for the night. And having that stop time really is important also. You want to make sure you're not eating too late at night. So having a 12 to 14 hour window at night where you are not eating also helps. Telling your brain there is no more food. I have no more options right now for food from the fridge or food from the pantry. I have water that I can have. I have tea that I can have, but I cannot have any more food. It is closed. And so I really recommend putting up signs, telling yourself, talking to yourself, I don't need food. Oftentimes our body tricks us and says, oh, you're hungry when you're actually thirsty. Or telling yourself, nope, I'm not going to have it. But you need to think of it as the positive, right? I have goals. I'm going to meet those goals. And so the fridge will be closed so I can meet those goals. I am going to have this delicious tea so I can meet those goals. Snacking is not bad. Sometimes in our lives, we need those snacks, a fruit, an apple, popcorn. But those late night snacks are what really gets us. I guarantee you the majority of people are not gaining weight because of the healthy snacks they had during the day. It's all of the unplanned stuff that they have later in the evening. So normalize sitting on the couch watching TV with a carrot. Normalize sitting on the couch playing video games with a LaCroix. Normalize not snacking at night. Until next time.